Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Super Metroid GT Classic Tournament 2025. Got a race here between ptoil and Lunix. I am Idle, and I believe I was just joined by Ryan.
Yeah, so
We're here just in time.
Yep. never late, but always close.
Yep. Fortunately, this is not randomized. It's the same series start that everybody knows and loves. So we got a little bit of a difference in the stream delay. That's pretty typical. We'll probably get that straightened out in the next minute or two here.
Yeah, I don't know if someone's on it, but I can do it if. Well, I assume Jestro's probably got it. But yeah.
Oh yikes! ptoil accidentally reset his timer. It's not great.
Timer
a little harder.
Yep.
There's something.
Oh my god, he had the numbers so exact. It sounds like 16.22 for the delay. I was gonna type in 16 seconds for the delay, but hey. That's why he's a pro.
Thank you, Jestro, for taking care of that, as well as helping get Ryan in here at the last minute. Appreciate that.
Because I kind of waited to see if anyone else would sign up, and then I saw it was just you, Idle, and I signed up like an hour and a half ago or something. And it's pretty late at night, so I get
No worries.
But yeah, get that someone pinged actually, because I just assumed that I maybe signed up too late. But anyway,
both runners 1/100th apart.
Holy!
On that series, both getting 45s. It's very nice.
You think we're gonna have a down to the wire match because of that?
Could be, and I think this is a best of one elimination match. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is elimination. So do or die for these runners. But we do have, with it being the best of one, that means we do have the 2 required saves.
Yep.
Before Lava Dive and before the gates. So we're not going to have a situation where one runner's out of it, and cannot possibly come back. Because those saves do. I mean, you obviously don't want to take the saves. Something like a minute and a half, you have to redo Lava Dive, and a minute if you have to do the gate.
Yeah.
But you're still in it. That's a little ways down the road, though. Right now, we got our standard start to the early game.
Ooh, I saw ptoil messing up a little bit there. They're having a hard time going down.
I forgot ptoil didn't do the moonfall.
Nope. Boomer. I just love saying boomer when I have the chance, honestly.
Yeah, it is something that most runners have picked up by now. It can definitely throw you off, especially in the Ridley fight. And there are some other situations, too, where, okay, cool, it saves you 4 seconds in climb, but it could lose you more than that if you make even one mistake with that moonwalk. So,
yeah, exactly.
Certainly understand, but it's also not that hard to pick it up, so I don't know. Some people are just stubborn, I think.
That's a good emote for ptoil.
Yeah. Always appreciate it when the runners drop in for chat. I don't know how they have time to do that, honestly.
Yeah, right. Especially with the delay. I'm surprised that they're like able to hear us and like respond like pretty well.
Could be ptoil is not listening to us and just assumes we're talking about the moonwalk.
Also possible.
It's a safe bet.
Yeah, good point.
All right, Lunix first in the pit room here, heading to climb. So the first 7 minutes or so are very similar to any percent, most categories. First kind of starts once we get to Big Tank, where we start skipping all these items, just to get the alpha power bombs. Then we go to Crade. Then we just kind of do minimal stuff, but so we can get to that green gate.
Oh, that hurts. Sorry to interrupt. but
No, yeah, it does, because being this slow in health's a little annoying. You can see Lunix stopping to help and heal, and I think this is smart, because otherwise, you either are going to need to heal. So also taking hit, only 5 damage though, it should be fine. You either need to farm these bugs, which can be a little annoying, or you have to deal with BT not giving you missiles. So it's, I mean, sometimes BT can give you missiles anyway when you're not at full health, but it's more often than not you get scammed.
Yeah.
Both runners getting a sub 5 bombs, nicely done.
Or sometimes like, yep. So Linux was stuck or something and like didn't dismiss the text box for the bomb, so it's like kind of close to a tie game, I think.
Might have been checking in on the chat, or that's where it can be a little distracting. You know, sometimes I find that I sometimes play worse when I'm in a race situation where I can actually see the race going on. It takes you just a little bit out of what you're doing.
Ooh, like
it's tempting because some of these rooms you've done them so many times that you can do some of it on autopilot, but then when a mistake happens, it's harder to correct if you were trying to do it on autopilot.
Yep. Yeah, I guess the other big thing is to try and not get nervous. Easier said than done, right? Is this first or second round? It's round 2, I think. Losers? Or is it 3?
Oh wow, Lunix is taking damage here. Wait, with 2 missiles?
Yeah, 2.
That feels like.
Oh yeah, and the health is like bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna have to farm here. I can't imagine that was intentional.
Yeah, that would.
But this health is kind of bad. This is not what you normally do.
And had a lead change because of all that too.
We'll see how Lunix deals with this. It's much more common to do what ptoil did and have 2 missiles with full health. That way, those 2 enemies there will drop the missiles you need. It's a little bit less common to do 5 missiles and just tank the damage. That is optimal, but you kind of want the help. And then what Lunix did is definitely not intended. I'm sure that was just mixing 2 different categories together there. This health,
it's like 3 hits, so it's kind of rough.
He's going to need to find some farm opportunities here.
Yeah, there'll be a few coming up, as long as he doesn't blunder too badly and like.
He still goes for that Kago mock ball and gets it. That's a difficult mock ball, but also why go? Maybe he doesn't main the other mock ball. If you don't know the backup, then I understand doing that. It's dumb to take the hit and not get a mock ball. But wow.
Yeah, had a couple lead changes there, back and forth.
Yeah, and that's a farm that's kind of easy to take. That Lunix just kind of said no to. Maybe you don't get an energy from it, but I know you see both runners skip the missiles and skip the charge.
Oh man!
Yeah, you see it, and Lunix probably almost never does that. You know, like that's a I'm low on health. I need to try to jump over this hopper. But it's not something you do.
Yeah, low health and like no missiles too. And
okay, that's at least going to give him a health drop there. That's not the worst thing that could happen to him. And I think he'll continue to get health drops until he gets over 50. Or at least back up to 50.
Alright, Moonwalk to fix himself on the hero shot.
Ooh, unfortunately, ptoil taking a hit. Okay, it does get back on track, because Lunix should not take these deboosts. Just because
Yep.
I mean,
so he's spending all
at 38 health, you're like 1 Vile Plume from death. Like, I don't know that. How much does a Vile Plume do?
I honestly don't remember. Someone in chat's gonna have to.
That was a very good farm from Lunix, though. This is a lot better health situation.
Yeah.
Just like that, all our talk of health is not relevant anymore. Because 133. Like he's actually got more than ptoil now.
Yeah, he did burn a lot of time though, because he farmed for literally like 9 enemies there.
He did, but he's alive. Nice little, nice stretch from Lunix. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, alive at least. Didn't get any missiles. I think that might also be why he was farming extra, but to like try and get some, but I could be
That
wrong.
is surprising that he didn't get at least one missile. Like, just get
I know, right?
And ptoil now also low on health.
Yeah, this is like somewhat common to happen in this category, but
Ptoil does have
It's
a
not-
bit
not
of a
standard.
lead, so what he could do if he does get into health bomb range before mini crate, he could take the health refill from mini crate, go back, and then get his supers. It's slow, but it's not too bad. I find that getting health bomb from crate is kind of bad. Getting health bomb from mini crate not as bad.
Yeah.
You really
Exactly.
kind of want those drops from crate.
Alright, they both did the same strat. Ooh, super for Linux there. Which
Although
means
runners are likely to take the farm, maybe it's not as important in the category when you're going to go farm. Okay, so ptoil is in health bomb range here.
yeah, so that's not good.
This is okay.
Okay, farming up, and then the spikes are gonna come early, and
Okay, this does make sure that mini crate drops the supers that he wants.
yeah, exactly.
Somehow, both runners in the same room, similar resources. After all of that,
Yeah.
I think we
there
very
was,
easily
like,
could
5
have
or
seen
6
bets on
changes.
both sides. It's not easy.
Yep, exactly.
So good job getting here.
Yeah, knowing their backups a little bit. Alright, both of them doing
2 on 3 kills.
Yep.
Always
yeah,
good
doing
to
the
see.
2 missile, 3 supers.
Now this health situation is fine from Lunix. Being short a super is kind of annoying. Although he could choose to use 2 missiles on mini crate to get to full supers.
Mhm.
But being low on health here, these runners are almost, well, I guess they don't have to. You can skip the second E-tank if you're going for a high jump lava dive, but that is an option. Worry about health. Yeah, but we do see the people. If you're not farming before heading down to the lava dive gate, then this is kind of annoying because you're not set up well to get more supers on the way. But if you are doing that farm, somewhat likely to see both runners do that farm and try to get to 5 supers. So it doesn't matter as much what the resources are right now.
Yeah, I think probable.
Okay, so this is a required saving round.
Yeah. Round 2 losers. Yeah, winner of this plays Dark Zoa. I'm pretty sure.
Tank? We do tank. I like that both runners chose to pick it up. ptoil could have maybe skipped it, but I like the decision to get it.
Yeah, you gotta jump over that, like.
This gives you so much more flexibility for the actual lava dive too. If you mess up the entry, you can just go.
Yep. Yeah, and you can afford to, or potentially afford one mistake on the, if you get the good dive too.
Both runners so close, so you can see the high jump boots. They're within them.
Yep. Oh, both of them having hiccups there. Alright, Linux kind of destroyed the door, jumping in the room, but made for a good entry though afterwards. Alright, Rising Tide. ptoil has 1 extra super.
Lunix going top route, and ptoil going bottom route. It's hard to do top route quickly.
Oh, dude. It's almost a lead
Not
change.
too bad. I think ptoil gained a bit, but it was an admirable try from Lunix there.
Yeah, he kind of got slowed down there.
Both runners remembering the first save.
Yep.
I imagine we're going to see both of them farm.
Yeah, assuming the same.
The only question is, do you farm to all 5? Do you say 3 or 4 is enough?
Oh yeah.
2 is kind of
Depends on,
low. 1 is obviously very low.
how much you trust on the clip, right?
It's ready to go.
Wait,
But
ptoil's
not getting
still
that last super. There he goes. ptoil gets it a little bit. bit better luck there. Still very close.
Yeah, like AP Toil was full, but then farmed again after anyway.
No, GT Classic high jump boots are allowed, and in fact, most that's the more common way to finish the game.
Optimally, you don't want it, but
the world record uses the bootless method, but it's definitely both runners trying to get a normalized setup. Looks like Lunix might have missed his, and ptoil gets what he was looking for. But they have enough energy either way.
Yeah, the extra tank definitely doing its job here.
Lunix looked like he was doing a bootless type of. He did like an extra wall jump there, but it works out. Sometimes that can mess you up when you try to do that when you have the boots.
Yep. Been there personally.
Both runners remember to save, and we're just door transition apart here.
Yep.
Let's hope both runners can get this gate. If you have a running start, it is possible to get a 2-frame window if you have a good setup. Otherwise, this is a frame-perfect trick.
Yep.
This is not like 20 frames per second frame perfect. This is 60 frames per second frame perfect, so it's not an easy one.
Yeah, definitely still
Both runners just going.
Oh, a little
Looks
early.
like Lunix does have a running setup. Oh, gets! Wow!
Wow.
Lunix last try. ptoil almost last try.
Yep. That's cool. We have a race.
And ptoil kept the spool there. You can die in that acid pretty easily.
Yep.
But is able to get through. Just one more part left to this trick. Got to make sure you don't fire a shot here. Both runners doing it properly. Space are unequipped.
Alright, so
like,
ptoil
at least ptoil unequipped for it. I don't remember if Lunix did as well.
No, he didn't. So got a bit of a difference there between the two.
That'll make some difference at when we get to Turian.
Yeah, so assuming that Lunix is going to elect to take off
simultaneous GT kills. Is Lunix trying to get a spark there?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, this is a strategy here.
Yeah, it is slower though, but just a little bit.
That's gotta do. Oh! Both runners just getting scammed by that gate. It's kind of a tricky one.
Impossible
that gate
hitbox.
likes to scam. Oh, but ptoil still gets the charge. But if you do the space jumps well, we can see Lunix is able to keep up.
Yep.
If you have good enough run speed there, make up for it.
And then he bonked the ceiling, so it's like a small lead change because of that.
Theater
is jumping into the worst room of the game.
Oh, ptoil not even bothering to try to keep the jump. I don't mind that, especially if you do it well. ptoil came out ahead anyway. I'm sure, like, optimally you could do it a little faster without dropping jumps like that, but if you try not to drop your jumps and you do, it's like 4 seconds time loss, so...
Indeed.
I like the consistency part there.
Yeah, wow. Lunix, that's a...
It's always exciting when the runners are so close that you can compare strats, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Lunix gaining a little from having less lag on the power bombs because he killed all the key hunters. Oh no! The KOs! Strike again.
Ooh, fast setup for Lunix.
Yeah.
Missed the jump to the door, but still very fast.
Yeah, so gonna do the space jump back up for Powerhouse, but bonked, unfortunately. It's kind of a tough jump to get. ptoil gets it though. Might hit the ground though. Yeah. Unfortunately. So.
All right, here we go. Ridley fight. 1856 start for Lunix. Oh, ptoil somehow got his timer back. I don't know how he did that. 1902 start for ptoil.
Yeah, right. Oh, got tail slapped by Ridley. Lunix missing a lot of shots, so could end up being a lead change because of this.
Okay, Lunix choosing to use a few supers. Maybe tail did as well because he's off about 10.
Oh, he's still
Use
firing all of them.
them.
He's trying to air out.
Looks like Lunix thinks the fight's over, but Ridley's being a troll. Sounds pretty typical.
Uh-oh.
ptoil also thinks the fight's over, gets the kill.
Yeah, that wasted a lot of time for ptoil. That
Lunix going for the drops. Looks like sub 50 room for Lunix. ptoil, I think, is also sub 50.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
not bad at all.
Yeah, so I guess if you're using supers, then you probably want like a...
And I think both runners chose to take the drops. They have excellent health here.
Yep.
Although Lunix is much lower on supers. That could come into play when we get the Turian. Probably won't matter much before then. Nice speedball there. ptoil probably going to try the same thing. Ooh.
Oh no! Going for it again.
Committed. Gets it second try. It might almost be faster to try it again with all the enemies out of the way. Not having to bomb those blocks.
Yeah, not bombing both, and they're just like awkwardly far enough that you can't like power bomb both of them. Yeah, Lunix making his way
run
up.
to the door. Not easy to do. Oh, gets a little tripped up there, but still got a bit of a lead.
Yep.
ptoil also getting to that door pretty nicely, and also getting the same, doing the same thing, just one room behind.
Equivalent exchange. Alright, so ptoil will bust up the key hunters too. Alright, up to Bubble Mountain. Okay, so didn't do lag reduction strats there either, but I mean, it's very, very small time save anyway. Like, missing the waivers.
Alright, runners heading to our next stop here, Meridia. And then they need to actually remember to go kill Fantoon at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with chat here. We're seeing both runners putting on a good show with movement. And they've been pretty close, too. I mean, we saw a stumble in Wasteland. That's basically the difference in the two runners right now.
Yeah.
But it's still very close.
Fun race to watch.
Definitely. Oh, Lunix didn't break the two.
I didn't notice that before.
I didn't either. Did ptoil break the two? He did. There you go. He's already caught. Well, he jinxed him a little bit, but still just a door transition behind now. Not even a room.
Wow, way to curse it, Idol. Ooh, nice door fix for ptoil there too.
Lunix, both runners going for the safer Shine Spark strat. It is the space jump strat is prettier, but it's pretty hard to save time. It just looks pretty. Runners tend to do it and then lose time at the end, so I think this makes more sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah, space jump. Worst thing ever in this game.
I mean, we might see like whether one runner gets full half and the other doesn't. That could be a lead change. Normally, that doesn't make that big of a difference in Classic if you have the space jumps.
Yeah, very true.
I think Lunix got it. It's close. Okay. Oof. Just about fired that beam a little bit too late, but does get the kill. Loses a bit of time. Of course, we don't need the E-Tank. We've got plenty of health.
Yep.
Both runners will go for this full half most likely. You could just commit for space jump if you want. Looks like a pretty good setup from ptoil. Good setup from Lunix. Oh!
Pain.
But we can see here with the space jumps, it's not that costly if you miss it. It's just, it's costly when the other runner's cooking. I mean, these runners are just both, they're not giving each other any slack.
Yep.
They're both cooking.
Alright, swing around for Dragon.
All right, and we're going to see the nice microwave on both sides. Ptoil is crouched, so we'll know when Dragon is toast. Right there. Pop up when your shrimp is cooked.
Yep.
Takes one attempt at the reverse happy. Oh, gets another attempt, gets it, but does almost loses the time he would have saved from it. At least he gets a couple super drops on the way out because the Womple jump's not too much slower.
Yeah, exactly.
Really tough going for it. It's more difficult than the traditional because of the having the spring ball equipped. You're gonna have to see Lunix go for the backup to the Womple. Although you go for the backup a lot in this category. Does get the Womple nicely done. But Ptoil is going to expand the lead. Now we do have, our classic RNG from Phantoon coming up.
Barely not making it across.
It's not as bad as a typical any percent because we can microwave the ghost. But that also means, there's a potentially 10 or 11 second difference between a fast versus a slow.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the drop down Mount Everest.
Backs it up pretty fast. Okay, that's a good backup.
Yep. Alright, so everybody's favorite trick coming up.
Yes, the foosball attempt. This is not the time to just go for it until you get it. Just go, yeah. I think that was Scotty who was doing that in a race. This is a much, much closer race than the one that Scotty was involved in.
Oh my god. That's funny, he actually did that.
Yeah, he did that, he kept missing the mock ball, so he kept going back and trying to do it. And on the 5th try of getting the mock ball, he actually got the foosball.
Oh
he couldn't get the mock ball.
That's so troll.
Oh man. Not the race to be doing that, though. So Ptoil's opened up a bit of a lead. I'm not sure if it's a full 10 seconds. Maybe close to full 10 seconds. But this could tighten right back up, or Ptoil could actually grow a larger lead. I mean, obviously, it'd be most fair if runners get the same RNG, so that's what we're hoping for here. Too fast, too mids, too slows. I don't care. Just give us some balance. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so Phantoon probably asking y'all to place your guesses on what patterns the runners are going to get. You can win points. Not right now, but... Alright, so I'm going to call the slow on Ptoil, the fast on Lunix. Due to...
Lunix is out of supers. That could be relevant.
Oh,
fast for Ptoil. Ooh, very nice on-screen. Not easy to do with those flames nearby. Those flames bonk at the wrong time.
Yeah,
cause you lose your beams, and you might have to do another round, which is pretty costly. Unfortunately, it looks like Lunix is getting this slow, so...
Yep.
The Ghost only expanding lead for Ptoil, and the lack of supers is also going to be relevant.
Yep.
We'll probably get a couple here on the way out of Phantoon, but you still want quite a few more than this.
Yeah, definitely want a lot more.
Both runners are in good shape on health, so that does help.
We got 3.
You sometimes if you start using your missiles, that means that you're not getting as many health drops, and you might actually not get up to 700 health. But I don't think the runners are in danger of that.
Yeah, probably right. So they're both decently healthy.
Did Ptoil get that nice ocean ball? I missed it. He went for it.
I also wasn't looking. I was looking too hard at Lunix.
Apologies, Ptoil, if you got it. We'll just assume you got it. Lunix didn't have the right setup to go for it, so he's running along the ground to try to make some time instead.
Yep.
Ptoil's like, yeah, you guys are not paying attention. I got it all right. Thank you. I thought I saw a blue ball moving fast. It's a nice trick.
Yep. So yeah, Lunix.
All right, I didn't see the entry time. It was around 29:40 or so.
I think you're right.
Well, definitely opened up a bit of a lead here. Is it 30 seconds or not?
Yeah, right. It's probably just about right.
Yeah, it looks like Baby Skip could make this a pretty close race, but it might actually keep ptoil in the lead depending on... There's actually different ways in this category to mitigate the if this Baby Skip. You can go for Crystal Flash to refill your energy. That probably won't be an option for Lunix with that low super count, but it would be an option for ptoil potentially.
Yeah.
Of course, the plan is to get the Baby Skip, and then you don't even think about that.
Yeah, and Lunix still has that guaranteed pause as well. He's got to do since he has Varia on still.
All right, into our first Metroid rooms. Good start. ptoil collected some drops along the way. Doesn't even have to be too concerned about getting all the drops. Okay, it looks like he is going to group these two Metroids.
Yep. So full
If you
health.
can keep above 10 supers, that gives more options. So makes sense. You could sometimes people group these last three. Sometimes you just shoot them one at a time. It's like ptoil is going for shooting one at a time. That is faster. Last one, but we'll be okay. And then Lunix looks like intentionally grouping, probably because of the low super count.
Oh my god, got paid on that grouping.
ptoil unfortunately did get hit there. It's probably not relevant. Just needs to get the skip, and he's gonna be in great shape.
Oh my god, it's even able to afford missing a super there.
Gonna be grouping these last groups as well.
Ooh, I was assuming Doom.
Oh, I think ptoil hit that scree. Might not have been on purpose. It looked like the game lagged quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, like
unfortunate. But has the ammo? We'll see if he chooses to go the Crystal Flash route.
Yeah, doubting.
If he doesn't, I don't blame him at all. I tend to not do it either because it's pretty. It can end pretty badly if you screw it up. Okay, Lunix going for the Stashio skip. Oh my gosh, this is really difficult.
Yep.
Oh wow, excellent effort by Lunix to try to save that. That is. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone save it in that situation before.
Yeah,
and he made that close. That is... Because usually if you miss that first or second jump, it's just completely over. The baby's all over you. And so for him to have gotten into a looping pattern, it's a lot more difficult clockwise than it is counterclockwise to get into a jump rope with the baby.
Yep. No pauseless for ptoil as well.
Typical Baby Skip is once you get into a jump rope, you can keep jump roping until the end. Usually, if you get too close to the door, then the jump rope breaks, and so your last jump needs to be good. But that is not true with the clockwise jump rope. The clockwise jump rope does not get easy at any point. So,
yep.
Valiant effort there. That is going to put ptoil into the lead, keep him in the lead.
Down back skip for Lunix there.
So both runners taking some damage. They're both going to want to pause here, get the full health. That way you can do the stand-up glitch.
And Lunix still has Varia on, so would have to pause regardless. So, ptoil looking good. Yeah, I think for the most part, Lunix probably has to hope for soft lock on for ptoil at this point of the race.
ptoil just having some fun, like, hey, look at me, I'm going for 2 cries. Not really.
Right.
But actually, those spring ball jumps could potentially save time. Like, there is some... You can manipulate the mother brain, even if you don't get 2 cries, to sit down a little faster. We see Lunix doing that as well. Oh, actually, no, not yet. Not yet. These are normal jumps. This is just the normal we were waiting for Rainbow Beam. But a typical strategy, I think, is you want to stay in the air like Lunix is doing, and then once the baby stops rainbowing, once the brain stops rainbowing, then you fall down. So that helps save a second or 2, maybe 3 at the very most,
Gotcha.
over just doing nothing. Well, clean ptoil, 1 shot there at the end of that stand-up. So that's what you want to do. Lunix doing the same thing, getting these charge shots in while Mother Brain's supposed to be refilling her health. We just take it right back down again, so we're ready. Lunix did leave the baby a little far right. Yeah, is going to have to take a hit and then move that baby over. Can do that. We'll see if Lunix might not be trying just because the race is over anyway, but ptoil has an insurmountable lead at this point. So what you can do is you get hit, and then you get the baby. Oh, is the problem he can't get to the baby? Is that why? Okay, so the problem now, I think, with what Chad is saying is that you can't get the baby to attach to it.
Yep.
I thought you could. I thought you could get the baby to reattach after you take it. I'm not convinced, actually. But you do have to get far enough left, and you might be having some trouble getting far enough left. I will say that was a pretty good attempt to get the reattach, and if that didn't work, then you're probably right. Probably over. So that is the danger. It's more dangerous in this category because you have exactly 700 health. That last box doesn't fill up all the way. It just kind of, as soon as that box fills, you're done. You need to be ready before then. And Lunix is playing a little bit, trying to get every last frame out of that fight.
Indeed. So,
meanwhile, we have ptoil finishing with an official race time of 37:27. GG.
And yeah, it's already marked as DNF for Lunix.
Yeah, and at this point, even if you could get the baby to attach, he would just be dead anyway.
Yep. So, assuming that they may or may not come for interviews.
Yeah, we'll see if the runners want to do interviews. Hopefully they get invites. I don't know how to send out invites. Well, maybe I do, but I don't.
the race time chat. Oh my gosh.
Still an excellent race regardless. I mean, that was screen for screen for 5. And we are joined by our winner, ptoil. GG. I don't know if Lunix is coming.
Yeah, hey, GG. It really sucks the way it ended for Lunix. That was a good race.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't take away from how fantastic the race was for, probably a good 30 minutes or so. You guys were
sure.
really close together for a large chunk of the race. Because I want to say there was a little bit of... I can't remember. I think Lunix was ahead early, but also had terrible health. So it's a question of, like, is he even going to live? And then you caught up a little bit, and then your health situation went a little south. And but once you got, I think Craig quick kill was like 2 seconds apart or something, and you guys stayed about 2 to 5 seconds apart for probably right up until you hit the full halfie. That's when you started pulling ahead a little bit. Just fantastic. I saw you made a couple of chat messages along the way, so it seemed like you were watching a little bit.
Yeah, I had the restream up, and yeah, like you said, yeah, it was definitely close. I definitely had my nerves up, seeing how
Yeah, I
close
was
it was.
just gonna ask, like, what that does to you when
Yeah.
you're playing this. Like, oh my god, I can't make a mistake.
But at the same time, I think it also like helps you like not focus too hard on the game, and so you kind of just flow more. It has its pros and cons. But yeah, definitely a good race.
Yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, I think it would just make me too nervous. I'd be watching it when it's that close like that.
Yeah, but like paper on the screen and just be like, I can't look. Don't get tempted. But yeah, so you got Dark Zoa next. For
Yeah.
round 3.
Except for, I think that should also be a pretty good race. Might be close. We don't know.
Yep. But yeah, do you think you're nervous, or has it not sunk in yet?
We'll see on race day. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I think it'll be all right. At least we definitely should be able to put up a good race, as long as Lava Dive and Green Gate Glitch are nice to us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was looking a bit scarily close for both of you on the Green Gate.
Oh yeah, we both got like, I think his was last super, mine was second to last. So
Yeah,
cutting it a
I
little
was
close.
really worried that one of you is going to miss, and I was like, well, maybe they'll both miss, and at least they'll both be going back to the save. But nope, you guys clutched it out. And then you fell in the acid, but you didn't.
Oh
panic.
yeah, that was scary. Luckily, I grabbed that extra E-tank. It paid off.
Yeah, that's another reason to have it.
Yeah.
For sure. I think you would have been toast if you didn't have that extra E-tank.
Yep. So yeah, the safety's coming in clutch. Yeah, it could have been a whole different race, like if you opted to not get it. But yeah, should we wrap this up? Anything else that y'all want to say?
Yeah, thanks you two for commenting the race. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. I'm trying to. For some reason, I'm not connecting to chat, so I was like trying to, type the follow everybody commands and all that, you know. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, did I disconnect possibly?
Let me hear you.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, we're fine. Okay, yeah, I'm not able to connect to the chat in Twitch, so I thought maybe my internet was doing its thing again. But thanks, Jestro, for doing it. Actually, I just reloaded. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I was gonna say is, definitely follow both the runners. It's a heater, both ptoil and Lunix, and yeah, if you want to follow us, the commentators, then, yeah, by all means. It's always appreciated, right? But what was I gonna say? Any closing words before we say see you next mission?
All right. Well, it was a great race, and we're going to have more coming up in the near future. I know if you look at the schedule right now, it looks a little bare, but we heard in the chat that finished up elimination round 2, which means there's going to be elimination round 3, and after that, elimination round 4. It's a double elimination bracket. That means there's plenty more matches coming up. I certainly expect to see some pop up in the schedule sometime this week, and then we've got one match scheduled for Saturday as well. And so we're definitely going to see you soon. We will see you next mission.